Haribol, Vanakkam, and a very warm welcome to Sunday Sadhana, your Hindu magazine program on SABC2. We begin our episode on the beautiful sets of Krishna Leela, a classical dance drama theatre production, and then we take a look at the Divine Life Society's All Souls Day. Members of the Natya Ananda Fine Arts Academy recently brought to life the playful adventures and love stories of Lord Krishna in the classical dance production Krishna Leela. Amidst the finest of arts, Krishna Leela delicately unfolds, exposing Lord Krishna in all his majestic glory.
Krishna Leela started with just reading about the scriptures of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavatam, and it evolved into something very special. It's now become a beautiful, dynamic recital of poetry, of dance, of music, of a true love story.
It is wonderful because it takes you on a very beautiful spiritual experience. It taps into the depths of your heart, and it really opens you up to the Holy Scriptures dated back 5,000 years ago.
We've used significant scriptures from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita to really encapsulate the true essence of surrender. And that's what we really wish for devotees. And I would call every one of the audiences a devotee today to come and experience the Lord in His abundance.
Gopis Krishna, your kunjalam sway, your radiance and beauty is a sight to see.
Krishna is the supreme Godhead. He also was an avatar that taught righteousness, dharma, infinite love of the Lord.
Only through completely surrendering yourself to the Lord of Lord Shri Krishna are we able to receive His grace, His mercy, and His love.
In my most intimate and loving pastime within the forest of Vrindavan.
So when the poet is actually reciting the poetry, you'd have stills of actually explaining the gestures of what is the scriptures. You'll also have Krishna's voice being presented in English.
To deliver the pious and annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear, millennium after millennium.
Purnamasi was and still is a confidential servitor of the Lord. She orchestrated everything that unfolded in Vrindavan. The transcendental pastimes of the Lord is what she gave, and unpacking it in English, particularly Purnamasi brings the pastimes of Krishna, his Leelas, alive to the audience.
Bharatanatyam is definitely in its purest form, but it's also in a visual treat for audiences and devotees to see, because we've now made it a lot more communicative. And I've stepped out of the boundaries of Bharatanatyam and created an orchestra-style composition of music. So it's a vibrant ecstasy of dance in beautiful sculpturous poses. And we've chosen a beautiful Leela of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, of the headache pastime, to end it off. The storytelling of Bharatnatyam, and especially in Krishna Leela, has been especially choreographed to enhance the stories from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It's been a beautiful journey. It's really about completely leaving everything in the Lord's hands as well as at the Lord's feet.
Our scriptures teach us that this life is but a sojourn in the journey of the soul to liberation. The pull of pleasure and pain is but a window in this life. Only the body knows color and creed, birth and death. Sadhana takes us. Divine Life Society observes All Souls Day in memory of the departed souls and gives us a chance to remember and practice the ancient tenets of our faith.
It all started many, many years ago in Rishikesh when a psychic came to our Divine Master and said, Swamiji, the souls, the departed souls are very much in grief on the other side. And he said he found that because of the prayer and the kirtan that is conducted here on earth, the departed souls find great solace and comfort. And then Swami Shivananda said, from now on the 1st of each month, we shall have an All Souls Day here, meaning Rishikesh, and we will do all the ceremonies so that we can help the departed souls. And so based on that, our Puja Swami Sahajananda said, we'll follow suit, and so on the 1st of each month, here at Shivananda Ghat, we have an All Souls Day.
The basic tenet of Divine Life Society is that we surrender ourselves to the will of the Master. And the Master ordained that the 1st of every month should be All Souls Day. The prayer is twofold. One, that we pray that the onward journey of the departed soul is peaceful and that the Atman merges with the Paramatman. And secondly, that we pray that we who have lost our loved ones and who are in grief and sorrow find solace and comfort in the divine. So when we sit for Havan, we also pray that there is peace and divinity in our homes as well.
All the people who are here, they join in the Ganga Aarti, paying respects and obeisance to Ganga Mata, because we are asking Ganga Mata to bless all those souls. It's a special Havan praying for the peace of departed souls. And thereafter, for about an hour perhaps, we circumambulate these buildings, chanting various mantras and various melodious bhajans with departed souls.
The colors at the Ghat, yellow, blue, white, and green, help the individual, help the family to gain this inner peace, to be able to cope with the difficulty that they have, the difficulty of having lost a loved one. Then, when you walk into the Shivananda Ghat, you are greeted by the sound of water, by Ganga Mata. And straight away, that puts you at ease, that brings tranquility. Just as water is a source of life, Ganga Mata at the Shivananda Ghat gives the family hope. It gives the family encouragement that there is more to life than just death.
The ashes go into the basin here, it goes underground, and ashes go directly into the sea.
If we do not offer ourselves to God, then we find that the cycle of death and birth will continue until we merge with our Maker. If people go towards God, if they read the scriptures, if they lead a righteous life, the world would be a better place for all of us, where we'll have peace, where we'll have love, where we'll have respect for each other, that we'll uphold the dharma, whether the dharma in Christianity or Hinduism or Islam or whatever our belief is, that righteousness will always prevail.
As the curtains draw to a close on today's show, we are reminded of a secret Sri Swami Shivananda once shared. He said, "Put your heart, mind and soul into even your smallest acts. This is we next meet. Hari Om."